Welcome to A Narrow Passage, a two-player co-op worker placement game about a nation being invaded and the effort to transport their refugees to safe haven. The players take the role of the Beleaguered Nation, currently under attack by an enemy invader, and the Allied Nation, who is sending supplies and ships to bring back refugees to Allied shores. The player's goal is to rescue 11 refugees before the timer runs out. Players will play cards as ships to an implied 3x3 map that acts as the board. To the north and south of this grid are two additional spaces, the docks. Ships will be played to and depart from a dock in the Allied Nation, make passage to the Beleaguered Nation and drop off supplies, then make the return trip home with as many refugees as they can hold. You may find it helpful to place a small, flat object, such as a piece of paper or a coaster, to denote the center of the implied map. Ships are activated with captains, cards placed from hand as a worker onto a ship, activating their captain effect and triggering the ship action. Players will take turns playing captains to move ships, protect them from harm, and perform other deft maneuvers to make trips faster and safer. Ships enter play from the Allied player's dock as supply ships, heading north. When they reach the beleaguered docks, trigger their helpful supply effect, then turn them around, and they become refugee ships heading south. By efficiently managing the traffic flowing in opposite directions, you will start to rescue refugees. Refugee ships that enter the Allied docks are set aside into the rescued zone. Rescue ships with a refugee capacity of 11 or more, and you've won. Once players run out of captains to play, the enemy dispatches patrols, planes, and submarines to sink the player's ships. Draw 2 cards to generate 2 random locations where the enemy will patrol this turn. Any ships in these locations are sunk and discarded. Further, if these 2 symbols ever match, execute another round of enemy patrols. Finally, players pick up captains from the board to make their new hands for the next turn, and a new turn begins. When the deck runs out, shuffle the discard pile to make the new deck, but remove the top guard from the game forever. If the deck and discard pile both run out, that's it. The game is over. And that's an overview of A Narrow Passage. Manage your cards and actions well, and pray your ships don't run into the enemy. Good luck.